All right, I think it's the time to get started. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, good afternoon, and good morning all over the world where you are joining us from. And happy to have you with us today. Before I get started, I want to thank all the different leaders that have been taking it upon themselves to make sure that our business continues within, I think, close 2 to 3 weeks of me not being available fully to be able to do the opportunity. All right, so thank you so much. Happy to see you, my brother Mundia from Zambia. Happy to see you, leader Sumaya from that side of India. Happy to see you, leader Sujata from that side of India. Happy to see you, leader Margaret from that side of Kenya. All right, happy to see you, Mr. Mbilu Spirito, Benjamin Achoki, Dr. Brenda. Happy to see you here. All right, happy to see you, Brian. Happy to see you, Caro. Happy to see you, Daniel. Happy to see you, Taban. Happy to see you. Fadila, happy to see you. iPhone, Julie, Julius, Keke, Can be Kirabo Daffin, happy to see you. Lamek, happy to see you. Leila, happy to see you. Levostria, happy to see you. Pasco, Mark, different leaders all over the world. Protocol observed. All right, now I want to start from somewhere, right? I want to start from somewhere today because we want to look at the compensation plan. But if I go to the compensation plan, I want to talk about 1 or 2 things before I get into the session for today. I'll open my Royalq, all right? And let us start from somewhere, all right? Okay, all right, there is some, okay, fuel. Okay, fuel fee here. Let me open up one of the trades that had been confiscated somewhere. The storage had stopped. All right, let me start from here, okay? Let me start from here, then I go to the compensation plan. The reason I just want to give this in the next 4 minutes, okay? All right. I've been in this business for some time, and I love to share my experience. I love to share my experience. I love to share my ability to use the robot, and what I share is basically what I do with my robot. I don't want to share what I don't do with my robot. I actually want to share what I do with my robot. All right. Okay, so I want to start from here. I want to basically start from here to share how to use my robot in a better way, and maybe it could help someone enjoy their robot. Okay. Okay, we have basically three markets, right? We have basically three markets. We have the Ethereum market, we have the BTC market, we have the USDT market. All right. If you are following up to there, give me some thumbs up. Give me some thumbs up. I want to see some thumbs up. I want to see some people following. I want to see some excitement in the house because I love excitement. I love energy. I love enthusiasm. I love people who love what they do. So if you are following closely, give me some thumbs up. And I don't want to pray for you. If you are not following, you are not listening. I don't want to pray for you to forget, but I want to make sure that we are together. All right. Okay. Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the topic for today, but I want to share something small. Then let us rock and roll together. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have basically three markets. We have the USDT market, we have the BTC market, we have the Ethereum market. All right. Now, if you want to go one shot, this is a very beautiful market. And what you need to do is just make sure you have USDT in your wallet. Right. If you want to go long term, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to go long term, here is the BTC market. Your goal is to collect Bitcoins. And here, you don't need to have knowledge about crypto. How many pairs for Binance? How many pairs for Binance? How many pairs for Binance? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And because BTC is down, ladies and gentlemen, can you see this? This is +7. This is long term, right? This is long term. This is +7. Let me just open it up for you. Just look at this. I don't pay much. Just look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This is 80. This is long term. This is +8%. It is long term. What is the goal of trading these pairs? It is to collect Bitcoins. So when we tap on the all here, we can be able to trade long term by trading BTC pairs, ladies and gentlemen. We can also trade short term by having USDT pairs. And so we can use our robot in a better way. And what are BTC pairs? BTC pairs are simple pairs to trade. They are long term. Your goal is to collect Bitcoins. You just need to have a maximum of 10 margin calls. Take 1.3, this is enough. Then just come and play with your margin call configuration 1148 or 24816 and be able to have your margin calls in play, right? This is just, this needs to be edited. This is a 7, this is an 8, and this is a 9. Just this. Let me confirm and save it. So you just need to have basic settings, and then enjoy as your robot is buying and selling for you. So the USDT pairs and Ethereum pairs. Here you are collecting Bitcoins, and here you are collecting USDT, or here you are collecting Ethereum. And this, you don't need to be an expert. You just keep it basic, as you see it on my screen. Then come on the margin call configuration. Just keep it. This could be a 2. Just keep it a 248. Maybe you can keep it a 1, 2, 3, 4. You just keep on adding up. adding up, adding up. And now let me talk about something incredible I discovered. All right. Then I go to my sharing for today. As I was using my robot, ladies and gentlemen, as I was using my robot, I discovered that the robot has the power to give you 1.1%. Are people still following? Are people still following? Are people still following? This is not the topic for today. This is not the topic for today. This is not the topic for today. But are people still following? Is someone still following? Because you see, when I visit groups on my return, I see people complaining, people flashing complaints everywhere. I understand them because maybe they're not using their robot in the right way. Hey, they're not using their robot in the right way. And because of this, they are facing some challenges. Right. So let me now go to share my screen again. Share my screen again. Share my screen again. Okay, now I discovered that the robot has the power to give you 1% repeatedly until you get tired. And so I developed a strategy. It has so far given me $47. I started it on the 21st. Today is the 22nd. I don't know. But yesterday, when I started it, $14, and today, $47 on one coin. On one coin. But how much am I collecting? 0.7, 0.6, 0.7, $1, 0.7, $1, 0.4, or 0.8, $1, $1, and it is piling up. It is piling up. It is piling up. And I'm only trading one coin. And ladies and gentlemen, like you would see, okay, you would see there is new buy, there is new buy, new sell, new buy, new sell. So it remains the sequence of the day, right? It remains sequence of the day. And as long as, okay, now the margin calls are closed, all right, okay, it is fine. Hey, this is crazy, 10%. Okay, that is long term. Okay, now let me open up the settings. I ran close to 40 margin calls. Okay, this one, I don't know why this, let me just keep it 0.1. I ran close to 40 margin calls. I open as many as margin calls as possible, right? And my take profit here is 10%. This coin is so good, it can even deliver more. I've seen people apply the same strategy on coins like CRV. I've seen people apply the same strategy on coins like MDX. I've seen people apply the same strategy on coins like I've seen like Ape. It's different people. Find a good coin, trade it in right way. Now let's go to the strategy. All right, now it's up to you. It's up to you. You know, the goal is to make sure that my robot gets out of the first 4 margin calls faster. You can make it martingale, which is maybe you say 1, maybe you say 2, you keep on increasing, you say 3 or 4, or this is just adding 1. Or you can say, me, I'm going 2, 4, 8, 16. It's up to you. But me, basically, I want my robot to buy the first 4 margin calls crazy faster. Then I open many calls, put a lot of money in these calls, 0.2, 0.2, 0.2, 0.2, 0.3, 0.2. Then I measure from 1 up to 10. When I finish 10, this is the multiple buying ratio. I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then that ends. Then I start the 14th call. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I go 1, 2, 3. Now I stopped here. I haven't added. But ladies and gentlemen, I have discovered. Then I come, I make sure this is 1.1. Okay, I hope it is happening to my margin call. Say 1.1. I discovered that every minute the robot has the power, the market rises by 1.1, my robot sells. My robot sells. And the sales, ladies and gentlemen, are so significant. There are so many that I get annoyed of the too much money. Every minute I come to check my robot, there is a new sale on this coin because why? The market has the power, ladies and gentlemen, to keep on delivering 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1% repeatedly, non-stop. I want now to go to the topic for today. Has someone learned something? Has someone learned something? Does someone learn something? You have been able to learn something, and you can go and rock and roll with your robot, all right? You can go and rock and roll with your robot. You can go and rock and roll with your robot, open many margin calls, enjoy the market, enjoy the business. You keep on smiling, 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 smiling all the time. All the time. You open so many margin calls, open as many as you can. Then you take profit, keep it as 1.1, 1.1, 1.1, 1.1, 1. So as the robot moves up by 1.1, it is in floating loss. It sells, gives you some money. It sells, gives some money. It sells, gives you some money. All right. And this is so sweet and nice that by the time this robot comes to give you your take profit, by the time this robot comes here to give me maybe my 10 take profit percent, ladies and gentlemen, within these margin call configurations, these ones, I have taken a lot. I've been collecting 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, repeatedly. Ladies and gentlemen. So it is a simple task. You just open as many margin calls as you want. All right. You can trade both BTC pairs long term, then trade USDT pairs long term, and then have the power to open as many margin calls as possible, ladies and gentlemen. As many margin calls as possible, ladies and gentlemen. So you open as many as possible. Then enjoy yourself, right? Enjoy yourself. Every minute, there'll be a closed small deal. Every minute, there'll be a closed small deal. So instead, yes, Julius, you take the 10%. Yes, I'll wait for the 10%. I'll wait for the 10%. I'm here waiting for the 10% here. But as I wait for this, because this happens in the first 4 margin calls, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So I open many down, as many as possible I can with my capital. Then the robot gives me 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%. By the time the robot sells my 4%, ladies and gentlemen, I smile big time. All right. Okay, so that was an uptake for today. My leader, why is this coin YFI in floating loss and you are not? How? I open as many margin calls as possible. As many. I can even open 50 margin calls. Then I keep on taking 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%. If this coin is in floating loss, I keep on taking 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%. The robot buys faster, sells faster, buys faster, sells faster, buys faster. So by the time it clocks the 2% or the 5% set on the group, I have taken 30%. And the 4% is just a bigger bonus. It's just a bigger bonus. As people wait for 2%, I'm busy down in the corridors. 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%. Ladies and gentlemen, I have found that this is one of the best ways to kill the market. As people are busy crying, floating loss, I'm busy in the floating loss, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%. I'm digging gold, 1%. So when I see people complaining, the robot, I'm busy saying, if you knew how to use it well, you want to die, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for enjoying that welcome note. I discovered it during my times when my health was not doing pretty fine. It's one of the best ways you're gonna kill money. It's one of the best ways you're gonna make money. It's one of the best ways you're gonna enjoy the robot. All right. Okay. That said and put aside, ladies and gentlemen, I wanna recommend. All right. Now, this is from me. All right. This is from me. I wanna recommend everybody to keep your uplines, all right? To keep your uplines, all right? Stay in lines with your uplines, all right? Stay in touch with your uplines. We shall continue to provide free knowledge. We shall continue to provide free knowledge for free. And as long as you attend our trainings, ladies and gentlemen, you will be able to keep yourself with this free knowledge and make a lot of money. And make a lot of crazy money. Okay, now long term, we have talked about BTC pairs, and short term, we have talked about, ladies and gentlemen, you setting your robot with a powerful way to keep on taking 1%, 1%, 1% repeatedly for a longer period of time. And by the time this coin delivers to you, it has been giving you lots of money. Okay. Now, today is not usually my day. I don't know whether my leader is ready, but I'll just find out from him. Hey, now you see, long term I'm there, short term I'm there. This must be on a cycle, but I will remove it. I'll remove it. I've been, when I came here to realize, I found that my robot was very aggressive, killing the 1%, 1%. So I really advise everybody to enjoy this, right? Huh? Even there is this, even you get more than you expect. Now, let me start it afresh and I show you how it works. Let me just collect this little $5. Let me show you how this works. Okay, now, you want to trade YFI? Someone has asked me, okay, just open up your trade settings. Keep your trade settings as low as, don't start with $500. No, start with as low as $15. Okay, collect as much margin calls as possible. All right, let your robot buy faster through the first 4 calls. All right, so it's up to you to say this is 1. You can say 1 if you want 2, if you want 3, if you want 4. Right, this is just basic. Confirm it up and let us start. Okay, so I confirm my trade, then let me start it up. Now I want to show you something, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now you see I've entered with $14. It is close to 14.9. It is close to 14.9. But the powerful tool of this is to make sure that the robot buys faster. Okay, it might land into some positivity, but you don't need to get worried about it going positive because it will fall down. You see now it's going to start buying. And the strategy mode in the sub-bin mode real-time settlement, it's going to come and start buying, buy more calls, buy more calls, buy more calls, and this will go on. I don't need to check it up, but it's on a one shot. So once the market rises to 10%, it will give me that. You see now it has started buying. So I want it to buy through the first calls faster, the first 2 calls faster. Then down the line, it keeps on giving me my money. All right. Okay. I hope, hey, tantalantanta, hey, tantalantanta. Yeah, you keep dancing, tantalantanta, tantalantanta. You keep on enjoying, tantalantanta, hey, tantalantanta. All right, okay. I hope I've shared that, and if you are able to pick something, you are able to understand something. Big up, big up, big up. Now, the reason why we are here today, I don't know that my co-host is ready. I just need to confirm with him, because today usually comes up with some good nuggets of understanding the Royalq compensation plan, right? And I really want to inform you, maybe before I invite him, my leader, Coach Mopua, you could chat me up and let me know if you could be able to share with us this day. Now, we have come up with an event. We have come up with an event. Don't worry, those that had issues, I'm solving all of them. We have come up with an event. And this event is taking place on the 27th of November this year, 27th of November, which is next Sunday. And we have special guests, over 10 cream that are cream success stories that are coming up with us. This event, it's going to be much more powerful than you expect. And also, as crypto ambassadors, we have also Coach Mopiwa come into my chat here on here. Just come up here and chat me up if you're gonna take us briefly through the compensation plan. So understanding the compensation plan of Royalq, because now we have already solved. Okay, now we have come up with 2 main strategies that I want to share with you before Okay, all right, okay. All right, let me start from here. We are coming up with a find ad message. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming up with a new system on building your team. And I'm gonna unleash this, I think, next week. But allow me take you briefly through this system a little bit. We have been able to come up with the Crypto Ambassador Facebook group. The Crypto Ambassador Facebook group. It is a private group, ladies and gentlemen. And on this private group, every single day, I go live. Every single day, I go live. And when I go live here, I provide specific strategies, specific tricks, specific ways you could build your business. What do you need to tell people? How do you need to tell people? How are you going to approach people every single day? And the goal is to help you, ladies and gentlemen, find better ways to build your business. So it's a private group. You can get invited. I don't know how. I don't know. I get issues with copying up the link, but it is free. We are providing, okay, let me see. Okay, share the group, copy the group link. All right, let me drop it here in the chat. You can join this group and we're going to provide you free information, free. You don't need to pay. You don't need, you just stay in line with your upline. Don't go in for this so much called mentorship thing. I don't like it. Just stay with your upline. Just stay with your upline. Stay with your upline. Let me help you from there. Yes, let me help you from there. All right. Okay. If you understand, just stay in your upline's line, right? Not nothing to worry. Have developed a system. We are coming up with something called add time ATM, something like that. But we are going to provide simple ways for you to grow your business. All right, with pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, allow me invite a super leader, one of the best cream data cream from South Africa. He's a champion of success. That is none other than Coach Mopiwa. Take us through understanding the compensation plan of Royalq. Welcome, sir.
All right. Thank you so much, Leader Julius. And thank you so much to everyone in the house. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are logging in from. All right. That was a wonderful sharing from great leader Julius. Yes, trying to prove to us, to prove to the house that there are so many wonderful things that are inside our board, but we haven't discovered yet. And I believe there are more to discover. So stay with Royalq, you are going to see some stuff. Stay with Royalq, you are going to see some stuff. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, business of the day, we are here to stay. We are not going anywhere. We are here to stay. All right, so let's get into our sharing for today. All right, on Tuesday morning, where we are looking at another amazing way on how to collect more money from Royalq. All right, we needed to look into another wonderful and amazing way to collect more money from Royalq. Okay, so Leader Julius has just shown us another part where you can continue collecting 1%, 1.1%, okay, 2%. Or is a wonderful bot that is going to surprise you. So, ladies and gentlemen, there is another way where you can continue earning passively, all right, where you can be good at building. When they are trading, then you collect, and gentlemen, all right, this section that is inside Royalq, all right, this section that is inside Royalq, where when you decided to build a team, how much are you going to collect? How much are you going to collect? All right, because we have discovered a system, ladies and gentlemen. We have discovered a system where you are no longer going to give your money to anyone. If you are still bewitched, and you are giving your money to people, please look for someone. You need to look for deliverance. Yes, you need to be delivered, because there is no way that you should keep on giving your money to anyone, telling you that they are going to multiply it for you. Yet there is a system that is going to pay you systematically non-stop till you give your password and your email address to your grandchildren, and they get the inheritance from you. So ladies and gentlemen, let's go into this system that Royalq has provided for us. So allow me to share my screen so that we go through this system that Royalq has wonderfully given unto us. Okay, there are people that doesn't like building. There are people that they don't like building actually. I don't know what is their mindset. But I want to tell you that if you don't like building, tomorrow you're gonna wake up without a building. Tomorrow you wake up without a building, all right? So you better start building. You better start building. I'm looking for this one slide that is having all the money that is inside Royalq. Okay, so let me start here. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to start here. I wanna repeat the power of 25 cents. The power people they into the long term, but I want you to look with a different, all right? If you have never looked into this, I would like you to look into this, the power of 25 cents. What do I mean when I say the power of 25 cents? I want you to look at this way, all right? Before I start sharing the slide that you are seeing right now, I just want you to look at this. If you are able, we are talking about earning continuously, passively so. So I want you to imagine that you are collecting on a daily basis. You are collecting 25 cents. Just 25 cents every single day. Royalq is trading for somebody, and that person is in your team. And when that person makes money, when the robot trades for them, then they make money out of the gas fees that Royalq is collecting. And Royalq is giving you 25 cents just from one person. All right. So you are having 100 team members in your team. I like to share this because people, they undermine the power of long-term with consistency recurring income. All right. So you are having 100 team members, but you are trading with the robot. And they are able to give you 25 cents each and every day. All right. So when the time changes, when the sun sets, Royalq changes the time to another day, and you have collected 25 cents from 100 people. How much money have you collected at the end of the day? You will discover that you have collected $25. Ladies and gentlemen, $25 each and every single day from 25 cents a day. Now, if you are to extend a bit, the same number of 100 people, and they are having good capital to trade, as a result, they are able to give you 50 cents a day. So you just need to multiply here by 2, meaning to say, by the end of sunset, when Royalq changes the time according to the time zone, then you are receiving $50 a day, only from 100 people that are actively trading in Royalq. So you tell me, I want you to do your own mathematics and calculate. If you are able to collect $50 or $25 every single day, and then you make it through the month at the end of 30 days, how much money are you going to collect while you are just seated there? You are just seated there because you did build your business properly in the beginning. How much money are you going to collect at the end of the month without you trading, without you putting members that are, you tell me, build a team. Now, this is just the power of 25 cents. But now let's go into detail. What Royalq is offering you and me if we decide to share this business and we build teams, we build a community of traders. I'm saying building, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking of building. When we build properly. The foundation should be deep, not wider. It should be deep. It should be rooted down, deep down. All right? So, ladies and gentlemen, you are a bot user. I believe that you are already a bot user. And you spend, some of you joined Royalq with $100. Some of you joined Royalq with $120. And you became a V1 during that time when you joined. Now you decided to share the business. Let's use the 120 because it is the current price of the Royalq bot. So from the 120, if you decided to share and you are a V1 in Royalq, meaning to say you have just activated your bot, all right? And you decided to share the business, meaning to say you recommend people to the platform. Remember, Royalq is not an investment platform. No, Royalq is a trading platform. Not just a trading platform, it is a decentralized trading platform, ladies and gentlemen. Take that into your subconscious brain. It's not just a trading platform because there are so many trading platforms out there. But let me tell you, Royalq is a decentralized trading platform. You don't ask for withdrawal. You are the one who initiate a withdrawal, ladies and gentlemen. It's you and Royalq. There is no middleman. There is no upline to approve your withdrawal. Okay? So out of the 120 that you used to buy a robot, somebody also comes and buys their robot by you recommending them. So when they are buying their robot with 120, Royalq says, we are going to reward you with 30 USDT because you have brought a member to the platform to trade. Remember, this particular person you have brought is going to trade. As he will be trading, Royalq is going to take 20% of the trading profits. All right? Let's not forget that we are having gas fees in Royalq. Those gas fees, they only come from the trading profits. So when Royalq closes a trade for a particular trader, the profits, they are into 100%. Then Royalq says, you are going to take 80% as the client. We are going to take 20% as Royalq. So out of this 20%, Royalq converts it back to 100%. All right? So Royalq says you have invited somebody to the platform to use our trading platform. We're not gonna leave you like that. As long as this person continue trading on the platform, when we get our 20%, we are going to share with you continuously as long as this person stays on the platform. So ladies and gentlemen, imagine that Royalq has given you 30 USDT from the 120, and this particular person continues trading on the platform. Then Royalq says, we are going also to give you 20% as long as this person continues to trade on the platform. How amazing is that? How amazing is that? So you are only a V1, all right? So you are still building. You are recommending the platform to more people. these people that you are recommending, they have also duplicated you. They have started sharing the business just like you. Then the number grows to 20. And you've got 20 trading members who are actively using their Royalq bot. Royalq says you are no longer going to be a V1, you become a V2 because you have recommended 20 trading members on the platform, meaning to say there are 20 robots that are trading under you. All right, so you become a V2. When you become a V2, ladies and gentlemen, when you continue sharing the business while you are a V2, Royalq says out of the 120, we are going to give you 40 units on the trading platform. A once-off, ladies and gentlemen. Every time somebody activates a robot under you, Royalq is rewarding you with 40 USDT once off. But the power of recurring income, it is under the gas fees, ladies and gentlemen. So when you become a V2 and you are having team members, 20 of them that are trading in your team, when they continue trading on the platform, Royalq is no longer going to give you 20% when you were a V1. No. Royalq says we're going to give you 30% from the gas fees. All right? Now, you start applying the power of 25 cents that I was telling you. You are earning 30% gas fees when you are a V2. So can you imagine whenever a V1 is activating a robot in their line, you as a V2, you are able to earn from the activation, which is called activation gain. How much do you earn? You are able to scoop 10 USDT from the V1 line when you are a V2. So ladies and gentlemen, you also scoop 10% gas fees from the V1 line. So imagine people that are directly affiliated to you, you are earning 30% in gas fees, and you are also earning 10% indirectly from the V1 line in terms of gas fees. How much is this all together? This is 40% gas fee. So ladies and gentlemen, if you building a team of traders, building a team of, can you imagine the power of recurring income? Ladies and gentlemen, if you are building it properly, the time you are getting to a V3, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to experience the power of the artificial intelligent bot, which is Royalq. So ladies and gentlemen, you continue going and sharing the wonderful and amazing robot, which is Royalq. So how do you get to a V3? Ladies and gentlemen, Royalq is still opening its doors for you. It says you are no longer going to end on a V2. Continue bringing members on our trading platform. Let people change their lives through the Royalq application. When they are changing their lives, you also, your life is changing. So you are going to wash other people's hands, and the other people's hands, they are going to wash yours. That's how Royalq is doing its thing. So ladies and gentlemen, when I'm talking about Royalq, I'm talking of a sustainable income, okay? A sustainable income. If you have built it very well, even if you decided to take a break, ladies and gentlemen, if the foundation was put properly, you will continue earning continuously without any hassle, ladies and gentlemen, as long as your team members are still using the bot effectively. All right? So when you become a V2, it means, ladies and gentlemen, you've got 5 people that are directly affiliated to you. Okay? Only 5 people that are directly affiliated to you. And from these 5, from your team that you are coming with, you have to make sure that you have produced 3 V2s. 3 V2s in your team. They don't mean to be all of them directly from your line, no. Okay? But as long as you are having 3 leaders that are V2s in position, then you become a V3. When you become a V3, ladies and gentlemen, Royalq says, we are going to give you, out of the $120 that one uses to activate a robot, we will share with you 50 USDT. This is a once-off activation gain. So when you are a V3 bot user in Royalq, your link is worth 50 USDT. Can you imagine just a link? Just a link, ladies and gentlemen, worth 50 USDT. Wow. And Royalq says, we will continue giving you passively so the power of recurring income, 40% in gas fees. This is from your direct, those that are trading directly under you. You earn 40% in gas fees from Royalq. Now, remember, you are a leader. You are having V1s in your team, V2s in your team. So whenever a V1 position is activating a robot and they are scooping their 30 USDT, you also earn from this activation. How much do you earn as a V3? You scoop 20 USDT whenever a V1 bot user is activating a robot. How wonderful is that, ladies and gentlemen? To the extent that you don't want to build, you don't want to share the business, you just want to collect the 1%, 1%, 1% alone. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, you are doing a disservice to yourself. If you are able to collect 1% alone, imagine if you were 10 in you were 10 in one, you were 20 in one, you are collecting 1%, and you are also collecting another 20% from the other members. How amazing is that? So, ladies and gentlemen, when a V1 is activating a robot, Royalq gives you 20 USDT once off. But it does not end there. You also scoop 20% gas fees from the V1 line. From the V2 line, whenever a V2 bot user is activating a robot, ladies and gentlemen, Royalq gives you 10 USDT. All right? Every time a V2 is activating a robot, you as a V3, you are going to receive 10 USDT. Not only that, you also receive 10% in gas fees. So, ladies and gentlemen, this continues. It does not stop. These recurring passive users, they are effectively using the robot. So you tell me, if you did lay a proper foundation, are you going to worry about tomorrow? I don't think so. Are you going to worry about your future? I don't think so. Royalq is a sustainable business. If you are looking for a platform that has got sustainability, then I recommend to you that stay with Royalq. Yes, you can make millions and millions in other businesses, but you need to keep on being active on those businesses. If you stop, the business stops. But in Royalq, when you build properly the first year or the first 2 years, and you decide to take a break, ladies and gentlemen, it will continuously pay you. We've got people that left Royalq and they came back. They found that their bots are still receiving rewards. They are still receiving rewards. That's why they are saying, I made a mistake. Royalq is the platform where I belong. Instead of liking Royalq, they started loving Royalq. So, ladies and gentlemen, I can go on and on and on and on talking about this wonderful, amazing platform called Royalq. But this is one thing that I want to leave with you. Build a sustainable business. Think about tomorrow. Don't think only about today. Think about tomorrow. Think about your legacy. Think about your children. Think about your grandchildren. You may not be here tomorrow. What about your kids? When your kids are going, what about their kids? It starts with you, ladies and gentlemen. So I don't want to make you tired, no. But if you have understood the power of building in Royalq, you agree with me that Royalq is the platform that everybody should belong. So this is my sharing for today. I don't want to take you to a V6, but if you start following up the ladder, building it properly, having the power of recurring income, ladies and gentlemen, your future in terms of financial freedom, testify. People here that can testify, you've got the power to earn on a daily basis. You don't need to get out of your home. You don't need a space where you're going to pay rent. No. Some, they started building this business from their bedroom. Now they've got a very big house and they are having an office inside the house where they are working from. It's a testimony. They are here, ladies and gentlemen. So why do you want to go and rent a building and you pay rent every day? Why do you want to go out and rent a building and you pay staff every day? Yet you can work from home and spend time with your family. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so humbled that I am still a Royalq bot user today. What about you? What are you thinking about Royalq? I have come to the end of my sharing. I just wanted to show you that there is power in Royalq. If you are having a big dream, bring it to Royalq. Royalq is going to make it happen. If you are going to look inside Royalq with your mind, not your eyes, because sometimes your eyes are scared, but the mindset, if you allow it to explore, ladies and gentlemen, believe you me, your tomorrow is secured. Thank you so much, Leader Julius, giving me this opportunity to share. I don't know if they are questions. I don't know if they are questions. All right. I don't know if there are questions. Let me check the chat box. Let me check the chat box. I don't see any questions here. All right. So I don't know if there are questions that people they want to ask. I would like to find out if there is anyone with a question from what I have shared on the compensation plan of Royalq. All right, before I hand over to Leader Julius. Anyone having a question? Anyone having a question? I'm checking. Anyone having a question? Anybody having a question? If you are having a question, please don't go with that question. Please don't go with that question. I am here to take that question. All right. So I believe that it is well explained and everybody is loving Royalq. I can see the vibe. I can see the fire in the house. Royalq is the platform. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring down all the Roy platforms with Royalq. Let's bring the Roy Investments platform with Royalq. Let's take this tool and shoot down all the investments on outside there. So ladies and gentlemen, let us stay on this platform. Thank you so much, Leader Julius. Please, over to you.
Wow, perfect, ladies and gentlemen. Can we drop some love hearts, some thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen, some love hearts, some thumbs up to Coach Mahopila. Work well done. Can we thank him? He has taken us through a brief understanding of the Royalq compensation plan. So why do you decide to trade alone, yet you can trade with other people? With that said, allow me welcome the second short speaker. He's just going to share with us one or two nuggets this morning, and that is a V4 by rank, Mr. Mubirusi Perito, in just 1 or 2 minutes. And ladies and gentlemen, we are about to come to the end of our sharing this morning. Good morning, Mr. Mbiru, and welcome to our morning session.
Thank you very much, Leader Julius. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, every leader who is on this chat. My name is Mubirusi Perito. I'm from Uganda, Masaka. I'm a businessman. I love business, and when it comes to business, that is my passion. Okay. It was last year, that's when a friend of mine, Mr. Kabana Julius, introduced me to this wonderful opportunity, and I got started. Then the next day, I went back to his home to understand the business that I had started. So when I was starting, my mission or my intention was on trading, because since they had promised me that when I'm trading, I can get access to my trading capital. The only thing that I can lose is the time for waiting the floating loss. And if I decide to sell when my coin is not making loss, I can get a half of my money. But when I realized that if I trade with other people, I'm going to make more money when I'm using small money. Then I decided to start sharing the business to my friends. Today, I'm with V4 and working for V5 very soon. So the journey is amazing. And since I had worked with other network marketing companies before, this is none other than any company that is resembled Royalq. I mean, Royalq, it has been the easiest platform in my life that I have ever seen. Because listen, you don't only benefit when people are joining, but you keep on earning each time they get any profit. That one, I had never seen it anywhere, because here, people have started earning money after sponsoring one person. I've seen in our team that I'm working with, I know a leader, he sponsored just one person who is trading with just around 10,000 and is making money every single day. Actually, every day is averaging in around $10 to $20 just because one person is trading. So, ladies and gentlemen, as Coach Mofiwa has tried to explain to us, I don't know whether people have been following, but I know people have been following. If you have understood the compensation plan, please, Royalq, it is just a tool for us, and it is a system for us. We have got a system that is going to help us to make the money. Actually, me, I call Royalq a formula, my formula. When you go to my WhatsApp, you will see that my Royalq is my formula for making money. I always wanted a formula that I can use and I become rich. And I know so many people in this world, they are still looking for that formula. They have not got one. And for us, ladies and gentlemen, we are very lucky. God has provided us with Royalq, and we have seen so many testimonies. It has changed so many people's lives, including me. So now the game is in our hands, either to play with it or to use it. You know, with working or with becoming rich, no one can force us to become rich. And however good you are in training, in mentoring, you cannot force someone to become rich who is not willing. That means before anyone come into our rescue, we must be those people who are ready. We must possess ourselves as the right people to become rich. That's the first step. Okay? However much Royalq is paying crazy money, but if you are not the right person, then Royalq will not work for you. And this one is very simple. We just need to possess ourselves as we are doing the right procedures. So sometimes I don't have much to say. Royalq is not a business of convincing people. Everyone knows that Royalq is giving money if you do the right things. So let us go and work. Let us go and implement, and more focus should be on ranking up. The fact is, money is in more ranks. The more you rank up, the more money you get. If you want to confirm my words, just go and check those people I mean, those active leaders who have ranked up. The good thing, they are always open to share with us. Request them to share with you. That's when you understand that the more you rank up, the more money you get. For us and me, I'm focused to go to the next rank because I discovered a secret. I discovered a system. I discovered a formula that is going to rescue me from the poverty which has been taken all my family. May God bless you. Let us meet at the top. Thank you very much, Leader Julius.
Wow, a powerful and impactful sharing, ladies and gentlemen, from my friend, my brother, Mr. Mobirusi Perito. This morning, someone has been asking me in the chat, Julius, are we going to go some more bullish? Now, the following factors are going to make December a bullish month. One, as I invite Leader OBM to close our session, one, ladies and gentlemen, there is high unemployment in United States of America, and the dollar is gonna shrink into the bottoms, and crypto is gonna shoot up. That's all. But basically, if you have been able to look at our trading strategy, when I started, I had, I think, $47. Let me now take you through the strategy. The strategy I shared is one of the best. I've never seen something like this, ladies and gentlemen. So let me pay you a visit to how much is the revenue. It's now $75. $75, ladies and gentlemen. And how much? It is $2, 0.5, $2, $1, 0.5. And ladies and gentlemen, it's perfectly amazing and incredible, taking 1% down as many margin calls as possible. And as I enjoy the Royalq opportunity, right? So just make sure the sub positions, you are taking 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%. And by the time the coin comes up to give you 4%, you have taken 30% already pocketed into your wallet. All right. So if you don't understand this, I basically created two main videos onto our YouTube channel. We have been able to create some two videos. There is this one and there is this one that shows the results. Please subscribe for the YouTube channel. Purely here, I don't share anything to do with the links. I basically make sure free information to everybody. So just come and subscribe for this YouTube channel. Get information for free and make sure you keep in touch with your upline. My duty is just to share with you information, then go and work with your upline to make sure that you get the results that you deserve. Your upline is the most important person who brought you in this business. Keep in touch with them, work closely with them, ladies and gentlemen, and you're gonna be able to make a lot of money. All right. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, someone says, how much would you advise someone to take for such a strategy? Just a minute, just add on 1 or 2 words. Okay. Now, it depends on your capital, but let us just an amp share, okay? The first buying amount is 15, as little as possible, but then let us go to the margin call drops. This is 15, this is 30, 15 times 3. So you just needed to, if you have close to $500 to $1,000, I think you can do it. But my brother Maurice, I'm going to do a Uganda presentation today, but just look at 15 times 3 is how much? This is $45. Then let us go to 15 times 4 is how much? This is $60. Then after, you can start afresh. You can start from here. You start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 15, because 15 times 10 is 150 times 9. So you just need to make sure you are working on this. But $500 to $1,000, I think even someone $200 can use the same strategy. You just need to work on your multiple buying ratio here. Just here. And you basically open as many margin calls as possible. And you'll be basically enjoying profit along the line. So you'll be collecting 1%, 1%, 1% repeatedly before the coin even delivers the give and take profit of 2%. All right, with that, ladies and gentlemen, allow me welcome our last speaker today. This leader is a super champion of success. He has helped so many people become successful. He has one of the right mindset approach to business. He has been in the crypto market space for the last plus 12 years. He's a successful serial entrepreneur. Ladies and gentlemen, join me as I welcome our great leader, leader OBM.
Yeah, thank you, my leader. God bless you, Leader Kabanda. Thank you, Muburu Spirito. Thank you, Coach Mupiwa. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are listening from. My name is OBM. I'm a V5 Royalq bot user. I've been blessed by today's lecture. God bless all the speakers. Now, I just want to just chip in this on how we can all escape the matrix. The matrix is people just going about their life. They just follow the dogma. Then how do you escape this? Now, the dogma is just you believing, okay, go to school, get a job, build a house, have children, and die. But this life is a life of if you don't know your way out, you just be one of the matrix. You will just be living life, paying bills, then praying, just for one big break. But at the end of the day, we have to choose our life at one point or the other. Because when we are young, we all have dreams. Maybe you are on the street then, looking at the sky, you saw a plane, or looking at the expressway, you saw big cars moving around, and you are claiming them. Along the way, you build a plane from a paper, and you are driving it. Everybody has dreams, but along the way, we lost our way because we follow maybe a professor of economics that didn't even know the way how to make money. We just follow the dogma, and right now we see ourselves where we are. Now, along the way, I've been in this space over a decade, and I've seen a lot. I've seen people build businesses and they crumble. I've seen a lot of something like MMM, that promise heaven and earth. At the end of the day, went away with people's money. Now, when we got to Royalq, we've seen MMM bots. I call them MMM bots. That after Royalq came, they came with a duplicate or an imitation. But today they are no more. You understand? And okay, let's see somebody I use as a model, when concerning Royalq, CZ of Binance. This guy bought a lot of Bitcoin, when he got to know about Bitcoin, he sold virtually everything and he invested in Bitcoin. I was in, I think, maybe $700 million floating loss, $1 million floating loss. He stuck with it. I even claim that he has not even sold his Bitcoin till now. But this guy now found a way, to thrive in volatility. Everybody trades on Binance. Mostly everybody trades on Binance. And whenever they make money, this guy makes money. So whenever you make money, okay, just give us this strategy yesterday, and it's working for whoever is actually using it. You see that he's making money in volatility. The only thing is you have to figure it out and you have to put it into practice. You make money in volatility. Now, whatever is making, whatever you are making, Caesar is making something out of it. And see the number of millions of people now using the Binance platform. So people make money in volatility. Why not you? Now, if you now want to cut corners, you can, anybody here, you understand? If you don't know maybe some Indian programmer, you can create your own MMM bot and just claim, oh, no floating loss. Even in life, that it's floating loss. In life, we are born, we live, some people are sick, some people die, and other people will be born. So even life is volatility. Look at the lion in the jungle. He will look for food. At the end of the day, he's going to kill something. Now, if there's no lion or anything like scavenger, you will just be seeing a lot of animals on the street, and it will be a danger. So even God created volatility for us, to balance the system. So now, how do you escape how do you escape the matrix? Is by also thinking, develop your mind. That now think so that if anybody just come, that I'm a V6 V5 leader, I want you to do this one. There's no volatility. You will think even yourself before putting your money down, because if you are here, I can actually have your own network marketing company. This is how most people do it. They'll just think, okay, we can create something like this, and we will go to maybe an Indian programmer, $200. He will do the bot. You understand? I don't think you're going to find some social leaders, or big ones, that are just like mercenaries, and they're going to start, and the good people will follow them. At the end of the day, they are going to, they are going to scam. Then they will come again in another form. So the thing is, please, there is always the law, there's always the law, of sowing and reaping, of, there are laws in life you have to follow. At the end of the day, if you are not sound, you're not sound in your mind, you're going to just follow this people, and you're going to keep on losing money. I've been around this space for a decade, and I know how this works. Please, you already know the truth. Please don't go and make mistake with your life and with your money. Stay with us in Royalq. We've known all these things. And I always find it amusing when people come back, maybe from months back, and they say, "You told us so." So we are here to, because in life, when I started, I rose on the giant of on the shoulder of giants to get to where I am today. Please don't make mistakes. There are days, there have been years, that I was without mentors, and I suffered for it. But right now, we have great mentors here that's going to take us to where we want to be. Please, just follow what we are telling you here. And when you just expose it, you will know whether the leaders here have the heart of, to help you or not. You're going to know. If the leader make mistake, we always point it out immediately. You understand? So please, let's stick with Royalq. If you are new here, join us. 18 months ago, we started. And today, our lives have changed. In my community, I know how people look at me. You understand? So if you are here, let us take you along the journey. And you will be glad you did. And if you are old here, please take Royalq serious. And don't just jump from one place to another. Royalq will take us to where we belong. And that is the top. So thank you, everybody. Do have a nice day. See you in the evening, and see you tomorrow. And when you are coming, bring somebody with you. Let the robot trade for you. Bye-bye.